Hey everybody, Drew McQueen, your Great Lakes RVP. This is your NATCA Great Lakes Monthly Update for December 2019.
Got 3760 Chicago Center, descend via the Fight for arrival, except maintain 300 knots, so they're altimeter 3013.
Hey, welcome back to the update. I know you guys are busy, so we'll jump right in. First thing in this month's update, legislative update from Aaron Phelps out of Minneapolis Center. Very important stuff in here, need to read it. Let's touch on a couple things, shall we? First thing in Aaron's update, government shutdown. All right, here's the story. Today is December 19th when I'm filming this. Tomorrow, the government is scheduled to shut down December 20th at midnight. So, appropriations have passed the House. They're in the Senate, waiting to be voted on. Once those are voted on and passed, which there are all indications that they will be, it then goes to the White House. The White House has signaled they will sign it to avoid a government shutdown. However, exclamation point, as all of you know, there's been a lot going on politically this week, aka impeachment. We don't know how that's going to play in. Hopefully it doesn't, and we avoid the government shutdown. However, nothing is guaranteed, nothing's for certain, so please keep your eyes and ears open. Please look out for your emails. If something goes south, we'll certainly let you know. All right? Next, update on HR 1108. Oddly enough, this is the legislation that would keep us out of a government shutdown. Right now, we have 272 co-sponsors for that legislation, which is fantastic. All right, that's making its way through the political process. Some more information on that. Next thing in Aaron's update, Hatch Act information. Okay, one thing you need to know right off the bat. First offense for a Hatch Act violation at work is removal. Going to let that just wash over you a little bit, right? First offense for doing this at work is removal, okay? I'm going to read a little piece here. For those of you who don't know what a Hatch Act violation is, I'm going to read it straight from Aaron's update. We must refrain from political activity in the workplace and expressing advocacy for or against a political party, partisan political group, or candidate for partisan political office. Again, right? Please avoid those things. Understand there's a lot of emotion around the 2020 election and everything else. Just avoid it at work, okay? Please, just don't do it. Next thing in Aaron's update is NATCA in Washington 2020. I say this every update. 3 things you should go to: NATCA in Washington, Communicating for Safety, and Convention. So there's a link right below that to register for NATCA in Washington. It's March 23rd through the 25th. I hope to see you there. It's a great event. Please attend. You won't be sorry. All right, next, an LR update from our own ARVP, Tony Walsh. I'll talk about Tony a little more at the end of the update, but please take a minute to read this well-written piece. Kind of gives you a little inside base, but a little mindset on how we do things in the region. Really well written. Please take time to check that out. Next thing, a respect update from our Professional Standards Committee in the region. Respect is a great campaign, so please take a minute to read that. Next, like I said before, here's a link to NATCA in Washington to register. Please do that. Below that, there's a link to register for the convention in Houston, which is May 27th through the 29th. If you haven't registered, you're going, you need to do that now. Below that, if you want to submit resolutions or amendments to our national constitution that'll be voted on in Houston at our convention, you need to submit those by January 28th. Little reminder there. Below that, another reminder about save the date for one of those pillar events that we have, like I talked about, Communicating for Safety. That's September 21st through the 23rd in Las Vegas, Nevada. Again, you need to attend that as well. Catty corner to that, there's something I talk about every update, is NATCA 101. Great class. We should be doing it. So please take time out of your day or your week to find some time to sign up for that class. It's really a great class. Next to that is where I'm going to be over the next month. Tomorrow I will be at ZAU, Chicago Center's holiday party. December 19th, I will be at ZMP for their winter event. So I'm looking forward to both of those. One thing I want to touch on real quick here, it's not in the update. 2 weeks ago, I was in Indianapolis, Indiana for a National Executive Board meeting. Fantastic meeting. We had a solidarity event there where we had attendance from every Indiana facility, I believe, except for 2. So great turnout. A couple people I want to thank here. First is Indianapolis Center FAC Rep Mark Schneider, and Rachel Gilmore and Jen Rivera, also out of Indianapolis Center. Those three people worked their tail off. It was a great event. It was great seeing everybody. I want to thank the members from all the facilities for coming out. Like I said, it was great seeing everybody. Next thing in the update, speaking of Mark Schneider, it's a reminder about Rep Training 1 class that we're going to be holding in Indianapolis, Indiana, April 20th through the 24th. Again, this is the first time we're holding this class outside of Las Vegas, Nevada. So if you're current FAC Rep, you haven't been trained, if you want to be a FAC Rep, or you just want to learn more, go to this class. This is the class to go to after you take NATCA 101, of course. So again, please attend this class. Like I've always said, an educated workforce is a strong workforce. So again, attend that class. All right, below that, a member spotlight of our own Dan Carrico out of O'Hare Tower. Great piece, talks about him and his sons and his daughter and some background about him, so please take a minute to read that. It's also a very nice picture of all of us. I like that one. So please take a minute to read that. All right, a couple of things for me that are not in the update. First thing is Paid Parental Leave Act. I know a lot of buzz around that. Just bottom line stuff here. We're going to get it fixed, right? That's just it. It's going to get fixed. NATCA is pursuing several avenues to get that done, but just be advised that that's going to be fixed. All right, so don't worry about that. Next thing, don't forget December 24th is now a holiday, so please say your FAC Rep about day in lieu of stuff per the CBA. So don't forget December 24th and obviously December 25th are both holidays, so it'll be a nice little paycheck for you guys. So, all right, so that's that. Next thing I want to talk about. As of January 1st, 2020, Tony Walsh will be stepping down as ARVP for the region. He will be taking over the Article 114 job for NATCA, overseeing UAS operation and drones. We're very excited for Tony. For those of you who don't know, Tony's been a longtime Minneapolis Center FAC Rep, and he's been my ARVP along with Dan Carrico since I took over a year and a half ago. We don't have enough time to say all the great things that Tony has done for us. He's a true leader. His work ethic, his determination is second to none. You won't find a more union guy than Tony Walsh. However, people with that much talent, they move up and move on. So while it's a huge loss for us in the region, it's a huge gain for NATCA. It's a huge gain for us nationally, and we're going to miss him. But again, NATCA is going to be well served with Tony overseeing that very important program for us. So again, we're very excited for Tony. On behalf of myself, Dan, and Sandy, and all the other FAC Reps in the region that work with Tony, we just want to tell him thank you. Thank you for all he's done for us, and we're excited for him. So that's great. And last but not least, Christmas is 6 days away. So on behalf of the Great Lakes leadership team, I just want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and a happy and safe New Year. I can't thank you guys enough for the job you guys do. I hope you guys get to do what this season is all about. Spend some time with your friends and your family, relax a little bit, enjoy the holiday season. For those of you that are working on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, thank you for spending time away from your family. Thank you for doing the incredible job you guys do day in and day out, keeping the NAS safe, keeping this incredible country moving. I just can't begin to thank you enough, and it's truly an honor for me to represent you. So again, thanks for doing that. Merry Christmas to all of you, and we'll talk to you next month, Great Lakes. Thanks.
Airnavis departure, Cherokee 8920 Juliet's making a right turn back to Hastings.
November 20 Juliet departure, radar contact, maintain VFR, turn left heading 270.